Howdy.
Hey there.
We're here to make cake balls.
Me, Ellis, and me the tit doctor. Ready.
Nick, by the way. Just so you know.
No. No. I refuse to go by that name anymore.
Nick. Okay.
It's shameful.
Okay, you ready for this? I have to put on my man pants
My ex-wife's favorite recipe.
from a box.
Didn't say she was a good cook.
Is that all you know how to make?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Of course not.
First thing to do is preheat the oven to 350 if it's shiny metal or glass, or 325 for darker non-stick pans.
Ellis, is now the best time?
Yes, it is actually the best time. Since there's nothing in the oven, so there's no risk of like setting something on fire, like I did one time when I was trying to bake something with Keith, and we almost burnt the house down, and it was kind of exciting because there was a whole bunch of stuff, right? And like, we almost set the house on fire, and then there was a whole bunch of chemicals outside because we live next to a chemical plant, and we almost caused a giant explosion, but thankfully we were very safely avoided because Keith threw up all over the fire. It was great. Okay.
That may be one of the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
And you fought zombies. So, Nick is currently cracking the eggs very carefully. This is a very delicate process. If he messes this up, it could be the end of all cakes everywhere. So, go really slow, Nick. Real slow with the eggs.
Stuff's worse than boomer bile. Ugh.
We also need 1 1/4 cups of water. I'll get that. Well, Nick is very delicately cracking eggs. If he'll make room.
Ugh. Ow.
1 cup.
You know how refreshing it is to actually have fresh water for once?
I don't know.
Been in like 18 safe houses. This is the first one that had running water.
I think we could have used this back when everyone else was alive.
You had to go and remind me, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Just trying to feel good about this, Ellis.
Sorry. If it helps, I'm still here. Sorry. Hey. Hey. Where? It's fresh. Oh my word. What is this? But it's
Powdered coconut oil? It's a solid.
this is not oil.
This is not oil. Even though it's organic coconut oil.
It doesn't even smell like coconuts.
What do coconuts smell like?
Like coconuts.
I've never smelled a coconut.
No. You haven't lived, Nick. Okay, so I'm not sure about this now.
You can always use vinegar, right? I heard that's basically an acceptable substitute.
Where have you heard that?
That's what my ex-wife always did. When she made cakes, she used vinegar.
Vinegar.
I trusted you when you said that we needed to use oil, but we can always just put vinegar in, right?
I don't know. I've never made a cake.
This is a nightmare.
It's
I'm not going to use boomer
No.
bile, okay?
No.
That was terrible.
It's okay. I found butter. My mama always put butter in everything.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I thought.
Good going, Ellis. Come on, let's do this. I'm gonna have cake tonight.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make this happen. Yeah. sometimes I doubt my own strength, and then I think that mentally makes me weaker, so then I can't cut through butter. But then I remembered how strong I really am, and then I was able to actually cut through it very seamlessly. Okay.
I take back what I said about that making sense earlier.
What?
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Oh.
What's next?
Perfect sense. I still think it's really convenient that we found this in the first place.
Well, most rooms have one, right? I mean,
The ones we've gone to lately haven't.
it's true. It's not like people pack up and go run from the zombie apocalypse with their mixer. It's not exactly high on the priority. I just always thought they were a lot more common than that.
Need a way. Open this bag. Without having it spill everywhere.
Want to use your fingers? That's... Sure. Didn't you find scissors earlier, Ellis?
No. If I had found scissors, I think I'd be telling you about it now. But it's okay, you got it open.
If you spilled that, it's going to be hell to
Nah.
pay.
I'm not. Can't.
Not going to add that yet.
Why not?
We need to have all of the liquid ingredients mixed first.
Just don't make cake like my mama did. She just dumped everything together, then she stirred it. It's perfect. I don't know what this crazy high-class
Pardon me
cake
if I
is.
follow a recipe.
It doesn't say that.
It
See,
doesn't say it on this one.
beat cake mix, water, oil, and egg whites in a large bowl.
Right. You mix them after you have the liquids mixed.
No.
It basically says that.
No.
Right there.
No.
You can see right when it says mix them.
I don't
It said-
see mix. It says beat cake mix. That's this, which is dry, with water, which is wet, with
Right.
oil, which is also wet, eggs, which is suddenly not dry.
Right.
Yeah.
So you mix those last three,
No.
and then you put in the cake mix.
No. Because that's the first ingredient. It doesn't say beat cake mix and then water, oil, and eggs.
Maybe it should.
It doesn't though. That's why my mama did it that way.
I appreciate your mama made cakes differently than I do, but this is the way I'm going to make this cake.
You don't appreciate it. Otherwise you would do it that way. I hope this cake is stupendous. Otherwise, I'm never following your instructions ever again. Ever.
Like that safe room. It was a perfectly good safe room. Still don't know why you had to shoot out the hinges.
Well, there was a big boomer coming, okay? And if I hadn't shot up the hinges, you'd be covered in bile.
Couldn't you
I
just
would
shoot
have
the
been
boomer
covered in bile.
instead?
It was too close.
So you had to drop the door on it.
Yeah. It was perfect. And you can't see that?
I can't see it, actually, no.
Because
You know what I was covered in? 3 minutes after you did that? Boomer bile.
I was going to say blood, but okay.
Also blood. You know, it wouldn't have been if we'd been inside the safe room and safe.
Blood
And boomer bile.
and blood.
I would have been not covered in either of those things. I would have been perfectly safe.
But
Inside.
if I'd shot the boomer while it was that close, you'd be covered in more boomer bile.
Well, maybe that safe room had running water too. Maybe I would have been able to take a shower then.
If it had
Everything about
running
that.
water, maybe you should take a shower with the zombies. And then, if it had running water, I don't think we would be in this predicament in the first place of making stupid cakes.
I don't even understand what you just said right now, so I'm going to make a cake instead. How's the butter coming?
Melting. So I think it's melting now.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Do you see that?
I see that.
Do you see how perfectly melted
I
it
think
is?
we are ready.
Do you want me to add this liquid ingredient to the rest of your liquid ingredients?
I would, yes. Expertly done, Ellis. I'm proud of you. Now that I think about it, this mixing bowl is actually a lot like a rifle. You have the locking mechanism, you have the automatic positioning here, screws. Okay, actually that broke down really quickly. But I think we're ready to add the cake mix. You want to do that too?
Yes, I do. Hey, cake mix, how about you come out of the bag? That
Do
would
you
be...
think that's gonna work? Just talking to it?
Yeah. It needs tender, loving care. Did you know that straight up cake powder from a box tastes really bad?
No. Why would I have? I've never tried it. I mean,
Don't.
I'll take your advice.
Okay. Are you doing that for 30 seconds?
I am.
Good.
Typing very carefully.
Okay, then I'll stop breaking your concentration. Hey, Nick.
Find this spatula around here? One of those rubber scraper things? I think we need to get the batter off the sides first.
This is the only one we have.
Perfect.
Usually I like to think of myself as a cat saver, because one time there was a cat stuck up in a tree, right? And Keith was really dumb, and he took the cat, and he threw it up there.
Surprise me.
And I know, and the cat was up there. I figured I should probably save this cat that Keith just threw up there, because Keith is dumb sometimes. Well, was.
Wait, why were you friends with Keith again?
Keith was cool. Keith was my best friend. And anyway, he threw the cat up there. And so I got a ladder, and I climbed up, and I got the cat. And the cat was like, "Thanks, Ellis." And I was like, "You're welcome, cat." And then I climbed back down the ladder, and I put the cat down, ran away, and enjoyed its little cat life. I was a cat saver that day.
Sound like a regular hero.
I am. Thank you for that sarcastic comment.
Well, you're
Nick.
not a regular hero anymore, see?
Now I'm a
Now
zombie
you're a special
hero.
hero. 30 seconds. Minute. Okay, we're halfway there.
Hey!
Were you just licking that cake batter?
Yeah,
It's not sanitary.
too late.
I swear, we'll never get used to this out.
I'm really hungry.
We're just about to have cake. What if you get sick and die from that? Then you won't be able to have any of the cake.
Why would I get sick and die from cake batter?
'Cause it has eggs in it.
So does cake.
Yeah, but it's cooked first. The whole... That's why you use fire on the zombies, okay? So they aren't infected anymore.
Look,
I think this is mixed.
I would assume so. Okay.
By the way, crossing that bridge was a bad idea.
Crossing a bridge.
I'm not...
It's a great idea.
It was terrible.
We're still alive, so
No thanks to us crossing that bridge, we would have been fine on the other side.
yeah. But if we hadn't crossed the bridge, we would have probably been attacked by a horde. So I think it was probably the better of two
You know
evils.
what happened on that bridge? I was punched in the face by a tank 5 times. That's what happened on that bridge.
But
I'm just
you're
saying,
still
there's
alive.
no thanks to us crossing that bridge. It's fine. We're not talking about this anymore. We're done with this subject.
Okay.
Back to cake. Hold this for a second.
Okay.
It's gonna be the best cake known to man.
And zombies. Are you gonna be okay? Do you need some help?
Don't need any help there. Fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Positive like a cat.
Do you need help now?
Because they have paws.
You don't have paws.
No, but cats do. Forget it, that was stupid. Okay, now I need help. Take this from me.
What am I taking?
Everything.
Oh.
Finish up here.
Oh.
I think I heard something.
Oh.
We're gonna stick some cakes in the oven now.
We put these cakes in the oven. 1 cake. 2 cakes. 27 minutes.
Wait, we have a timer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
27 minutes. Now, we must wait for this cake to bake to perfection.
I don't know what you said was so special about this.
It's really great. It's really interesting. I just need to open it first. I'm actually kind of surprised that this is still around right now, because considering that everything is infected and that most of the stores are all bought out. There's a marble right there,
It looks like a bubble.
and there's this in the middle. You take this off, and that's useless. Then
It's
you
like
have
cough syrup.
no, you have this. Okay, watch. Ready? Ta-da!
What is that?
And this in the middle keeps that from falling down there, and the cap keeps the marble from falling into your mouth.
What's the point?
It makes it carbonated. Delicious. Hey,
Ellis, are you sure this is a good idea?
I'm positive this is a good idea.
Okay.
I bet it over.
I'm trusting you.
Ugh! Okay.
Do you know how long it's been since I did this?
Probably never.
That's right. It's been forever.
How long has it been?
I don't know. Timer's on. Probably 10 minutes. Feels like hours. Everything feels longer when you're waiting for cake. Can't even talk straight anymore. You know how long it's been since I slept? Probably longer than it's been for you. Because remember you got that nap. You were writing.
Ugh. Ugh.
It's been a while. You know, this game looks really familiar.
Oh, well, these keep the marble from moving too. Like this. Tastes kind of like bubblegum. No, I have to kill the clone. You don't understand.
It's me.
No.
I'm playing the clone of you.
Oh, Nick. Sometimes I like to curl into a little ball and pretend that I am a hush puppy.
I don't even know what runs through your head, Ellis.
Do I look like a little pea pod?
You do not look like Little Peapod.
Oh.
Or do you look like a hush puppy? You look like a grown man,
No.
acting like a vegetable.
No.
Not even joking here. You're still not making it work. Serious? Finally. It feels like it's been days.
It's okay.
We ready for this? Here, I'll get the door.
No. Shh, hold.
No.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Oh! Get the cakes out.
Cake.
I think this one might need to stay in a bit longer.
No.
I think we may have done something wrong.
Cut the cake.
What?
Nice.
Shouldn't we get it out of the pan first?
already waited too long for this. You didn't even frost the cake.
I didn't.
What are you doing?
I'm cutting it.
But it's not frosted. And it's
I'll
not.
get some frosting out, and I'll put it on now.
No, it's too late.
This half for you, this half for me.
No.
You can frost your half.
No. You already cut it. You've already ruined it. It's not a perfect cake anymore. You can't frost that.
Is that a challenge?
No.
I think that was a challenge. Challenge accepted. Get me some frosting.
No.
Say what you want about my wife. She could frost a cake.
Probably better than you.
Definitely better than I can. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat this cake.
Don't choke. That's what she said.
What the hell, Ellis? Doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't say anything. You don't say that's what she said to your own jokes.
I did.
But that doesn't totally breaks the flow of the thing. You're supposed
That's
to make
what
other
she
people.
said.
That one was better.
Thank you. I don't like it when you point that knife at me.
That's what she said.
That?
No, literally, that's what she said. That's why we got the divorce.
Sometimes you scare me a little
It was
bit.
entirely unintentional. It was just a standard cooking thing, just like this, but with my wife. And she said, "Don't put that knife in me." And then she left me.
Can't imagine why.
It's actually really sad. Can't. Sorry, can't finish this. Well, I said you could do it yourself.
Hey, Nick. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Thanks, Ellis.
Welcome. Oh, zombies! Zombies! Zombies!
Ellis, were you on top of me?
Zombies!
I don't believe you
Zombies.
anymore. It's not zombies. It was you on top. It's a good idea.
Goodbye the cake.
You can do this. Okay.
You ready?
Count of 3. 1, 2. Ellis, what did you... You're not supposed to break the count. The count You're not supposed to break the count, Ellis.
Didn't pinky promise. Didn't count.
You know what the pinky promise was originally? You broke the promise. They cut off your pinky.
But we didn't pinky promise. So you don't have to.
It's good. Because I would have had to cut off your pinky. If we had.
That's why I did
I'm
it.
not going to forgive you for that.
Pinky promise to never do it again. That was not my pinky, that was my entire hand.
It's okay. It's basically the same as a pinky promise, except for your entire hand.
So if I break it, you cut off my entire
Yeah.
hand? Okay.
Count of 3 means count of 3 from now on.
I understand. That was delicious, by the way.
Thank you. I'm very proud of it. Should probably get going. I call shotgun.
Okay. look like an incapacitated baby.